Yo, yo, yo. What's going
Yes,
on, Tiger?
sir. What's going on, man?
Yeah, we back. We back. What episode is this? What is this?
It's
Seven?
seven.
Yeah,
Yeah,
seven.
yeah.
Lucky seven. We back.
Mm-hmm.
Bing, bop, boom, bam. We back.
Yeah.
Back. So let's get straight to it. So today we had CPI come out, and
It
it definitely kind
shocked some folks too.
of, yeah, gave us a little boost. What do you think?
It gave us a little boost. Now, was the numbers manipulated or not? Who knows? But hey, no complaints. I like when we go up.
Yeah, I'm with you. As you can see, yeah, the inflation, it actually if you look right here, it says it actually rose, but it still came in less than expected.
Mm-hmm.
So of course that was bullish. Everybody wants to see inflation come down. So that gave us a little pump. Like you said, we definitely could use that for sure.
Man, because the last couple days, what was it, Monday? Oh my gosh.
Hey, and it was blood in the streets. Oh my goodness. You can't
Hey,
stand the rain. You can't stand the
hey,
rain.
man. We
It
almost had
rain.
to do emergency video on that. Hey, woo. Full blood in the streets. I thought Bitcoin gonna go on the doggone 75.
It was raining, wasn't it? Solana hit what, like one?
112, I think I saw.
Yeah, Solana was getting there 100. Ethereum fell on under 2,000.
Yeah, it was like 1700, low under 17.
Yeah, blood was in the streets, but
And Solana was under, I think it said under the 180-day low. I said, oh my gosh.
yeah, it was ugly. Like you said, we needed this for sure.
Yes, Lord.
Like this stuff. So, and let me say this too. Something that something that we was talking about is something that noticed too is with so much institutional money in
Mm-hmm.
now, like crypto is literally going with the stock market. Like it's so crazy. In past cycles, it will be times where the stock market be going, especially penny stock stuff be going down and crypto is running.
Yes, sir.
But now with all the institutional money in, if the stock market up, crypto up. Like it's just lit like it doesn't have an inverse relation like it used to. It's so crazy.
Hey, I missed them days too.
Yeah, it's like this is crazy. Like it's so much institutional money in. And like you were saying earlier about the manipulation, yeah, let's check this out right here.
Yeah, you right.
Let's check it out.
On September 12th, Jamie Dimon says Bitcoin is a fraud. He says he'll fire any one of his traders buying Bitcoin. Bitcoin drops 24%. When Jamie Dimon speaks, people listen. People listen. So that weekend, we found out that the largest buyer of a Bitcoin fund that's in Europe that buys physical Bitcoin, right? The largest buyer was Morgan Stanley and JP Morgan. And that's not illegal. He says it's a fraud. He says it's by anyone that buys it. Yeah.
And at the same time, his company is buying
His
it.
company is buying it.
So it's just, I mean, so unethical.
Market manipulation, man.
Thoughts?
Hey, market manipulation. Just like, what we kind of said, they know that Bitcoin is scarcity. It's scarce rather. They know that it's only gonna ever be 21 million ever, mined. And they doggone looking at it like, hey, we gotta out, we gotta finesse the market. We can't say how much we really want to purchase it because then people gonna be buying it. Like he said, when somebody of that caliber speak, people listen. So he's showing the left hand, but really going right. You know what I'm saying? He's saying, "Oh yeah, we find anybody who buying it." That's where all the FUD come in, where they be like, "No, Bitcoin a fraud." Just all the bad news the whole time they under the table buying it. So hey, it's kind of why I look at it like just still buy.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like it was proven that a lot of the different bank managers and CFOs and stuff, they were coming out saying that and behind the scenes they were buying it. Like it's that manipulation stuff crazy. Like think back to last cycle, the way they used to do with. I remember they would just keep resurfacing the story about China banning
Mhm.
mining, and that story was like 3, 4 years, which we talking about 3, 4 years ago. So the story was 3, 4 years old from then, and CNN, CNBC, and stuff. They just keep pushing the article out, acting like it was some current. And of course, everybody see that they be, oh man, mining is banned. China makes it illegal to own crypto. Like this wasn't nothing new. This they been said this.
Right.
They keep resurfacing them old articles. Like you said, it's FUD and it just tanked the market
Hmm.
and it scare retail out. We jump out, then they buy in low, run it up, and then we jump back in. Exit liquidity every time,
Man. And
every
like you
single time.
and like you say, they doggone resurfacing an article that come out. That was 2021, you know what I'm saying, 2022. And they doggone pulling out an article that came out 2017, 2018. You know, market
Wicked,
manipulation.
wicked.
Man.
Going with the left hand. Yeah, look, like you look like we always say, this sats and crypto.
Mhm.
It's all about stacking sats.
100%.
That's what it's all about.
100%. No matter the price, set it and forget it. You know, not of course this ain't financial advice. I love to say that because it's not, but stack your sats, you know. You saving in dollars, but they keep printing it. You know what I'm saying? And look, speaking of, look at here. Just show you, this is a Bitcoin ROI or return on investment chart, start going all the way back to, March 11th, 2011. So the price right there say at March 11th, 2011, it was 88 cent. And then as you can see, it just keep progressing to $4.91, 2012. You go up, it continues to progress. And look at the percentage on it. You got crazy percentage. And then, you go all the way up to today. Of course, they don't, it's to be determined, but even you go from last year, 13% up. And this is a recent chart, that's a March 11th. Today only March the 12th. So 13% up in a year. What them savings accounts doing in a year, man? Are they even doing 1%? If you put 100 in the bank, all right, what you gonna have next year if you put 100 in the savings account? People be talking about, oh, it's going down, it's going up. You got look what they say, when in doubt, zoom out. You know what I'm saying? You can't necessarily look at what's happening on the day to day. You got to look at it on a larger scale. I don't know nothing that has, outperformed Bitcoin in this 14-year period. And like we always say, Bitcoin is young. It's not even 20 years old yet. I think Satoshi Nakamoto sent the first transaction to Hal Finney in like 2009. So we still got 4 years before it even hit 20 years old. you know
Yeah, can't even buy cigarettes.
Hey,
Alcohol.
no. You're right, because the age is what, 21?
Yeah, that's a fact. Hey,
Think
this
about that.
real good chart. Yeah.
So another one. Life gets cheaper when you save in Bitcoin. This day 10 years ago, roughly, Bitcoin was $295.
Mm,
You know, this day 10 years ago, 1,109 Bitcoin equals the US median house cost.
mm,
Today, one Bitcoin equal 80,000. Of course, that's roughly, this chart wasn't made today, but Bitcoin right at 80,000. Today, US median house cost is 5 Bitcoin. So think about that. 10 years ago, it took 1,109 Bitcoin for a median house. Today, it takes five. 10 years ago, it was 295 for a Bitcoin. Today is roughly 80. So the little note at the bottom, and what it say? Saving Bitcoin, don't touch it for a decade. We even, we saying don't touch it for, a cycle, a 4-year cycle. That's the even better plan. Hell, what we say? We don't even plan on ever selling it. I feel like it's gonna be a time where you're gonna be able to borrow against Bitcoin, how somebody may borrow against their house. Take out
mm.
a second mortgage. We really feel like, the value that Bitcoin holds is gonna be able to allow you to do that.
Yeah, that's a fact. It's crazy when you think about it, though. Like,
Mhm.
man, over 1,100 Bitcoin, one house 10 years ago. Now 5 Bitcoin is one house.
That hurt.
Man, that's crazy.
That hurt, man.
That's crazy. You know, and of course, real estate, of course, is always going to be a good investment.
Of course.
But boy, oh boy, it's crazy right there, though.
Man, think about $295. Well, folks do what? You might
Shoot,
buy them new Jordans for
what's up,
200.
man? Yeah, that's a pair of shoes.
Oh man. Oh man. Don't even get me started on our people. Me
Yeah,
included.
yeah. I was about to say, in the club goers, like, shoot, that ain't even a section, but it's there. But but yeah, look, this one shows, just how little supply of Bitcoin it is compared to the number of people. Like, look at
Mhm,
that, 7.9 billion people.
mhm,
That number is going to continue to grow.
mhm,
It's going to continue to grow. And the Bitcoin isn't. Like,
100%.
once we get to the capacity, like, it ain't like you can just, mine anymore. So 7.9 billion people, 21 million Bitcoin.
Mhm,
So look, everybody's not going to be able to own a Bitcoin.
mhm,
Everybody's not going to be able to own half a Bitcoin.
mhm.
I mean, so it's
Point
like,
one.
yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, they ain't. So it's like, hey, get your Bitcoin is basically what this is saying.
Yeah.
You say, Tiger, this ain't financial advice, but
Mm-mm.
E3 saying, get your Bitcoin, man. Take it to the bank.
Stacking sats, man. Seriously. Like you say, point one right now, Bitcoin is what? We're gonna see when we pull up the chart. But I reckon it's probably anywhere between 83.
Yeah, I
I
think
think
so.
it was like 83, something like that last time I looked. So point one Bitcoin right now is what? Roughly 8,000. You know, stack sats, man. Telling you. And so
Yeah.
this is senator who is pro Bitcoin. I mean, this senator has been pro Bitcoin for years now. And
Maxi.
oh man, she's a maxi for sure. And so, she is been pushing and pushing and pushing. And I just read this and say, today I am proud to reintroduce landmark legislation that we codify President Trump's bold vision to establish the United States Strategic Bitcoin Reserve and strengthening our nation's economic foundation for generations to come. Bitcoin is not simply a technological opportunity, but a national imperative for America's continued financial leadership in the 21st century. By transforming the president's visionary executive action into enduring law, we can ensure that our nation will harness the full potential of digital innovation to address our national debt, which is crazy. Our national debt is ridiculous, trillions on trillions. I mean, we'll have to pull that chart up one day to show the national debt if people aren't aware. But while maintaining our competitive edge in the global economy, together we are not just adapting to the future, we are actively shaping it, writing the next chapter in America's proud history of financial innovation and securing lasting prosperity for all our citizens. So I mean, that kind of go back to the last video we did, and I wrote some notes down. Well, basically, I said, I couldn't remember what was the estimate that they were trying to say something about a million in Bitcoin or a million Bitcoin or something. But so I had went back and did a little research, and so it's like the Bitcoin Act bill where they're proposing for United States to purchase 1 million Bitcoin in over 5 years. So basically, excuse me, basically what 200,000 a year with a minimum hold time of 20 years. So of course that's allegedly nothing's in full effect, but that's just what they are, that's what they're pushing for. And I mean, we got 200,000 Bitcoin right now, estimated. They haven't done the audit check, but in my opinion, I don't think people bullish enough. You talking about the executive order that came out saying that now we're not gonna sell it. We had more than 200,000 before, but previous administrations have sold little by little. I don't know if it started with 2016 with Donald Trump or Biden was the first. I actually think Obama might have sold a few too.
Yeah,
You know,
Obama.
so
Mm,
Obama could have sold some, Trump could have sold some, and Biden could have sold some. So it's not just all them, all Republican. It's not political views. I think it's just lack of education. But now that people, which once you know better, you got to do better, man. And so it's like if America say they never selling they 200,000, think about that. If they never selling, that's bullish. I mean, what other way you can look at that?
yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, and that's funny you mentioned that too about the past two administrations because I literally have wrote that down. That's funny.
Yeah.
Just think had they not have sold,
Oh man.
like I'm pretty sure that would have. I mean, I don't have a calculator in front of me. And I don't know exactly how much they sold, but I'd be willing to bet they probably would have cleared the debt.
So
Think about how much they would have went up had they not sold, and
oh my
really hit
gosh,
the 100 some thousand. Because you think when Obama was in office, you think, shoot, like I said, I don't have the chart up, but just say if Bitcoin was
mm.
at, I don't know, 1,000, but you know what I'm saying, and it went up to 110. That's why I said,
And that won't like, the money was purchased. I mean, used to purchase it. That was all confiscated.
mm-hmm,
Um,
free money.
I think the gentleman in one video said that it might have been like 17 trillion, but I don't know how accurate his math was. You know what I'm saying? I don't know when he, no, not excuse me, not 17 trillion, 17 billion. Excuse me. I don't know how accurate that math was, but even still, that's a large loss, man.
Yeah, it is, man.
I said trillion. Good day. That's a big difference. Trillion and billion. That's like mixing up million and billion. Good God
Hey,
Almighty.
sheesh. But yeah, yeah, today is Wednesday. Something else we're gonna start doing every Wednesday. We're gonna do a portfolio update.
Mhm.
Like the ones that's been watching, on Sundays we do DCA where we're doing $100 a week
Yeah,
into Bitcoin and five other coins. So we're gonna just do an update on that since we midweek. Do an update on that, see where that's at.
Bitcoin the coach. We got XRP. We got Ondo. We got ADA, also known as Cardano. We got Solana. And we got Sui. So that's starting five. So yeah, what we looking like?
Let's see here.
Hey, and it don't matter to me. Set it and forget it.
Yeah, like I said, we definitely we seeing what we can do with this to the next cycle. So 2028, 2029. So wherever it's
Hmm.
at, it don't matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's take a look.
What we up? 2.35% total.
The total, yeah. So Bitcoin, as you can see, we purchased $75 worth,
Mm-hmm.
and right now it's at 71.79. So it's a
Mm-hmm.
little down.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing crazy. Let's look at old XRP.
Mm-hmm. Shout out XRP Army.
Yeah, what you doing, XRP? XRP basically about break even on where we
Mm-hmm.
purchased it.
Right.
With that little pump we got today helped us out because look, had we had done this Monday,
Oh gosh. Hey, I
uh,
had it. Look, Monday. Look, I got my little Lego cigarette. Monday, I'd have had to pull out my Lego cigarette, man.
yeah, you'd have had that Lego spliff on
Hey
Monday.
man, I don't know Lego. Well, Monday had them folks stressing out.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah, here go Solana. Same with I mean it's down 40 cent. We put in $5. I mean, like we said, we're gonna be adding to it every week. And like I
Mm-hmm.
said, it's just gonna be interesting to see
It is.
if we can turn this thing to six figures by the next cycle.
Oh, it's on the way. 100.
Question?
Started with 100, and 4 years from now.
Yeah, no question. Here go Ondo said $4, $4.51. Put in $5, so that's down.
Mm-hmm.
So this tells you everything we purchased on Sunday is down. Which of course, what if you have a long term, like I said, we looking at the next 4 or 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
But it's don't matter. but it's it's still interesting just to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Cardano, same thing, $4.43. And the last one is old Sui.
Sway.
Sui. Sui down the most out of all of them. Yeah, $4.43. But yeah, so that's just a update
Mm-hmm.
on the $100 a week.
Hey, and before you leave, so just on educational side, if people aren't familiar, you see our average cost for SUI and all of them, each time you clicked it, it showed the same thing. Average cost 258. Right now it's $2.31. So, as we keep buying, if the market keeps going down, our average cost will also go down. If we're buying and it's going up, then we'll raise our costs. So, you know, we might be down right now, but that's the whole point of us consistently purchasing, because that's going to kind of level out, the losses. And then eventually, it's gonna run. We not purchasing these coins. Of course, it's not financial advice, but we not just random. We didn't just randomly pick these coins out the hat. We didn't done our research and we're confident in these coins. We got a plan and we know, quote unquote, know that in the cycle, if we get these coins at this price, or we gonna smack them.
Yeah, no question. Look, like you said, this what we buying. We ain't telling nobody else to buy it.
Hmm.
But yeah, like, and honestly, really when you doing this, you want the price to keep going down. I mean, if we're being honest. Now if you're trying to make some money next week, then we having a different conversation. But we talking about
Hmm.
next cycle. So really, we want it to keep going down.
It's
We
going.
want SUI to fall on down under $1 over the next, couple of years. To be honest with you,
Hey,
that's what we want.
I would love to see Suey at 40 cents. And that may sound crazy for somebody listening. Like, what you mean you wanted at 40 cent? It get to 40 cent, it was at $5. That
Mhm.
means that to get back to $5, think about how many times you multiplied your money.
Yeah, that's over 10x.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
Like you said, hey, that's what you wanted to go down, and like
Matter of fact,
Bitcoin, want that to go down to
yeah,
50s, 40s,
yeah.
whatever. You know.
In the past, though, of course, and I'm gonna get you to go back to Solana too if you got a moment. In the past, of course, Bitcoin has never retraced under what it was, what the election day, I think.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
I think Bitcoin roughly was like around 60s.
Hmm.
So if it go under 60, then we'll be, breaking history because we've never retraced under what it was. But like you say, Lord knows we hope it go down to 60.
Yeah, hope it do.
Oh Lord, please.
Oh
Well,
Lord.
okay, you got Solana up. So, for example, Solana, 2 years ago, if y'all was paying attention, I don't know who was watching, who was involved. 2 years ago, when FTX, went belly up, when Luna, pulled that scam off, what have you, Solana dropped all the way down to prices. Look at them prices. Look at them prices. Look at them prices. What's that? December 2022, under $10, under $10. And then this cycle, what's the high? And before you even show that, it stayed in that little range where it was under, $30 for darn near a
Almost a
whole
whole year.
year. Yeah,
Mhm.
it could have been accumulating. That's kind of like our plan right now. We accumulating, of course, because of our plan, if it go down, we not panicking because like I said in a prior video, if you go shopping, you don't want the prices to be high. You want it to be a sale, because you spending money. The same here. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you selling, if you the person who say you got a shoe shop and you selling your shoes, of course you want to be able to sell it high. You're gonna get the most profit. But if you on the flip side and you buying them shoes, you hope it's a deal. And that's kind of how we look at this. Like, we want to purchase it when it's low. Look at them prices. I mean,
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
that's a crazy lick. You think about buying it that low, and I think it went up to about 290, give or take.
Yeah, yeah. Or what was the top? What was the top? Two what?
It's saying 284 right here, but I was thinking it got to 290. But either
Even
way,
if it's 284, I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't have made it to 284. I was getting in under 30, or
yeah, it's been hard to hold at that.
hey, I'd have been getting out of there. Look, think about it. If I
Yeah,
was getting, say if I was getting at 25 and then it went to 250. Come on, do the math on that, man.
yeah, would have been hard to hold.
Tiger would have been out of there, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd have had to take them profits. That's too much of a smack. You
Yeah,
put 10 racks in that, look at the numbers on that, and over a 4-year cycle, you
yeah,
do reverse engineer on that.
you turned that 10 grand into six figures for sure. And shoot, yeah, the kept coin market cap. You look at that and see we still in fear.
Hey, extreme, not just
Still
fear,
in fear.
extreme fear.
Yeah, it's still fear out here. We had the little pump today.
Uh,
Which the charter. I mean, it hadn't updated yet. It'll update tomorrow. So tomorrow it might be, I don't know, 22, 23 or something. But yeah, it's
let me
ugly.
see.
It is ugly.
I think I took a screenshot of how ugly. I think the fear. I thought I saw 13 one time, like 2 days, like a day ago. Like I
Yeah,
think I think the 19 is actually because Asia and Europe didn't sell off. When we was selling off over here on this side, they was buying the dip. So it kind of, kept some cushion in the market versus it tanking for real for like it went real bad. See, look, yeah, yeah, yeah. Extreme field yesterday, 15. 15.
that's ugly.
Look what it say up there.
That is ugly.
Extreme greed, the year high was 92.
Yeah, that was just a year ago. Think about that. March 11, 2024. So it was literally a year ago. We were running.
92.
Yeah, we were running. And without, I'm just going off the top of my head, but I think around that time there was the Bitcoin ETF
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because the Bitcoin ETF was like spring
And
24.
approach it. What you say?
I said, yeah, it was. I said, I think that was the Bitcoin ETF coming about and everything pumping leading into that.
Mm-hmm. That was also approaching the halving too.
Yeah, you right. Yeah, yeah, Bitcoin had a tailwind then. That was crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey,
Yeah, we hadn't had, and right now it's just all back. We ain't really had no bullish news. And
and the stuff we thought was gonna be bullish, it's not turning out to be that. Like when we have small little pumps here and there, you know, from like uh the president announced, a strategic reserve, the market reacted. Then they announced the Bitcoin White House summit, not the Bitcoin, but the White House crypto summit. The market reacted. But then after the fact, you know,
yeah, they selling the rips.
man,
The dip selling the rips. And even look at this, Bitcoin dominance has actually went up. So that's not good for
on this
altcoin
season.
season.
So ain't.
Bitcoin dominance has actually went up. It was at 60. It's been consistently at 60 basically every day we've looked at it.
Mm-hmm.
It's at 61. So that just show you it's fear.
Mm-hmm.
And when people are fearful, if you want to be in crypto, most people gonna roll their money into Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people not they out of them memes and all that other
Oh man. Buy the rumor, sell the news.
yeah, them meme people getting smacked. And yeah. So like we said on today, you can look, it's majority green,
Mm-hmm.
and it's basically solely due to the CPI report. Well, yeah, as you can see, we green today.
Yeah.
Got PI. Like I said, I never owned it. I don't, to be honest, I don't really know much about what PI is, but
Hey, it be in the it be up there. It
uh,
move a lot now.
yeah, and then 2 months from now, it'll be dead and never heard. That's what be so crazy with this crypto. Like, you think you have virtual and all them other ones, you remember?
Yeah.
fart coin, like all that stupid stuff. And they would have them big green bubbles like that. And then a few months later, it'll literally just fall off a cliff.
Hmm.
That's why we picked the ones we picked is ones we feel like anything can happen, of course, but ones we feel like aren't gonna fall off a cliff. Cause
And
like
look,
yeah,
speaking
let's see.
CRO, that's the crypto. That's the crypto
Hmm.
arena. That's the platform that we using to show y'all the DCA. So, if you want to do your own research and look it up, that's what that is right there. I see it's up 4.6%.
Yeah, but yeah, like we're saying, yeah, it's majority green today.
Mm-hmm.
Majority green. And earlier today it was greener than this. Like, stuff kind of done cooled off a little bit from where it was earlier this morning when the CPI report came out at 8:30 Eastern time. Yeah, yes, sir.
What the week look like before we get on out of here?
I feel red,
Woo!
red, bloody, blood in the streets.
Mm.
Put the wives and kids to bed. Well, it's
Lord have
dangerous out
mercy.
here. It's dangerous.
Yeah. Hey, but it depends on your perspective because if you like you said earlier, if you looking to make your money like huge gains right now, and you hate to see this. But if you DCA and you long term looking for the future, like hey, it's like hey, set it and forget it.
Hmm. Yeah, them shorts been printing right
Oh
now.
Lord.
Gosh. But yeah, any final thoughts?
Uh,
Market, what we
I'd say honestly, because it's the market been scaring folks. I've been having people reach out. That's honestly a sign for me that I need to buy. People reaching out telling me that, be careful or, it's tanking and like it's people that may not even be in the market but know I'm involved. It's like, you know what Warren Buffett say? Be fearful when people greedy
Mhm.
and be greedy when people fearful. So I end on that note right now.
Yeah, this is bad. So where Bitcoin gonna be tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I hope it go down, man. I'm trying to get a Bitcoin, man. I want one.
I
People
was
keep
messing-
going.
I was just putting you on the spot. I was messing with you, but yeah, nah, I don't. Yeah, you summed it up. Like I said, I don't really have much to add to that. And we thank everybody for support. Last time we checked, we was at 26 subscribers.
We appreciate y'all.
Appreciate all 26 of you.
Sure do.
Sure appreciate it.
I appreciate the likes, comment. Hey, we sure appreciate
Yeah, Sats and crypto. We'll
you. Yes,
catch up on
sir.
number 7.